The $50 and how ceiling. Why solo tutors plateau before their first 10K month? You can only raise your hourly rate so many times before the math and your calendar stops working. Every tutor hits the same wall around month 8 or 9. The reviews are 5-star, the waitlist is real, and the calendar is finally full. And yet the bank balance stops moving. That's not bad luck. It's arithmetic. When your entire business is one person's hours sold one at a time, there is a hard mathematical ceiling on what you can earn, and no amount of hustle gets you past it. The good news: the fix isn't working harder or charging a scarier hourly rate. It's changing what you're actually selling. The math that caps every tutor's income. Do the honest calculation. A week has 168 hours. Subtract sleep, life, and the fact that no human sustainably tutors back-to-back for 8 hours a day, and you land somewhere around 25 to 30 billable hours a week for a full-time solo tutor. And that's a generous estimate once you factor in no-shows, rescheduling, lesson prep, and the emails that eat your evenings for free. At $50 hour and 25 billable hours, you're at $1,250 this week, or roughly $5,400 a month before taxes, software, and the inevitable slow weeks around holidays and exam breaks. That's a solid income. It is nowhere near $10K a month, and it never will be under this model, no matter how good you get. Notice the pattern in that last row. As the rate climbs, the sustainable hour count falls, because fewer families can afford you, and the ones who can want more flexibility, more cancellations, and more hand-holding. The ceiling doesn't disappear as you raise your price. It just moves slowly, while your workload stays brutal. Why raising your rate only buys you a little time? Rate increases are the first lever every tutor reaches for, and they should. Undercharging is its own trap. But each increase has diminishing returns. Go from $40 to $55, and you might lose 2 families and keep the rest. The math works in your favor. Go from $100 to $40, and you're now competing with learning centers, test prep franchises, and parents who start asking for outcome guarantees you can't promise for a subject as unpredictable as, say, calculus or a second language. At some point, the rate itself becomes the ceiling. Charge enough per hour, and you'll find there simply aren't enough families in your market willing to pay it, no matter how good your results are. The tell. If you've raised your rate twice in the last year and your monthly income barely moved, you're not underpriced anymore. You're structurally capped. The next lever isn't a bigger number. It's a different format. The 4 ways past the ceiling. Every tutor who breaks past the hourly ceiling does it by decoupling at least part of their income from their calendar. There are 4 proven formats, and the strongest businesses stack 2 or 3 of them rather than betting on just one. 1. Small group and cohort sessions. Teaching 4 students at once for 90 minutes at a lower per-seat price than your 1-1 rate can easily double your effective hourly earnings because your prep is reused 4 times over instead of once. A 30-seat, 5-student SAT prep cohort run twice a week already out-earns most solo hourly schedules, and parents often prefer the peer accountability. 2. Digital resources you build once and sell forever. Every tutor already has a stack of worksheets, practice test breakdowns, vocabulary decks, or a step-by-step study plan they've refined across dozens of students. Packaged as a downloadable PDF or template, that material sells at 2 a.m. while you sleep, with instant automatic delivery. The buyer gets a secure download link on screen and by email the second they pay, no calendar involved at all. 3. Retainers and memberships. Instead of billing per session, offer a monthly plan. A fixed number of sessions, plus async homework review and message support, billed automatically every cycle. Retainers smooth out your cash flow. No more chasing invoices, and a membership tier can bundle recorded lessons, a resource library, and priority scheduling into one recurring price. 4. Recorded courses and webinars. If you tutor the same concept, essay structure, a specific exam section, a coding fundamentals unit, repeatedly, record it once as a course or run it live as a webinar you can resell the replay of. This is the format with the highest leverage. 1 hour of your time can be sold hundreds of times over. Audit your last 20 sessions and flag any topic you've re-explained more than twice. That's your first digital product. Turn one signature lesson into a PDF guide or worksheet pack and price it between $9 and $29. Pick your 2 most flexible weekly time slots and pilot a 3-4 student group cohort at a lower per seat rate. Draft a simple monthly retainer, e.g., 4 sessions plus async Q&A for your best 1-1 clients. Set up one storefront where all of this lives, so students and parents have a single link to book, buy, and pay. What a broken Siling month actually looks like. Picture a tutor charging $60 an hour for 1 algebra and SAT math at 20 billable hours a week. Call it $4,800 a month. Now layer in a $19 test breakdown guide selling 40 copies a month. 760s. A twice-weekly 5-seat group cohort at 35 set seat, $1,400 a month, and 8 families on a $220 a month retainer for 4 sessions plus messaging support. 1,000. Same person, same expertise, roughly the same total working hours, but the monthly total is now north of $8,700, with a real path to $10K once the digital guide and cohort get a bit of word of mouth. Nothing in that stack required charging $1 more per hour. The ceiling was never the rate. It was selling only one format of one thing to one person at a time. Build the storefront before you need it. The reason most tutors stay stuck under the ceiling isn't lack of ideas. It's that selling 4 different formats through DMs, Venmo requests, and a scheduling link scattered across 3 apps is exhausting. And exhausting things get postponed forever. This is exactly the gap store. Fan is built to close. One link, placed in your Instagram or TikTok bio, where students and parents can book a coaching call, buy a digital guide, join a webinar, or sign up for a membership. All with the same instant, automatic delivery and the same checkout. Connect Stripe or a PayPal email once. And Apple Pay and Google Pay work automatically, with money landing straight in your own account, not a platform wallet you have to withdraw from later. The store designer lets you set up a page that actually looks like your tutoring brand. Cover photo, avatar, themes, and content blocks. In an afternoon, not a redesign project. When you're ready to launch that first cohort or discount your practice test guide for back-to-school season, discount codes and broadcast emails to your existing customer list do the promotion for you. And the built-in inbox keeps replies from parents in one place instead of buried across 3 apps. If you're not sure how it all fits together for a service plus product business, a live example store is worth a look before you build your own. FA Key takeaways. A 1-1 hourly model caps out around 25-30 billable hours a week. The rest is unpaid admin, prep, and rescheduling. Raising your rate helps, but each increase shrinks your client pool faster than it grows your income. Group sessions, digital resources, and retainers convert your existing expertise into income that isn't tied to a clock. The tutors who break past 10K a month almost all sell at least one non-hourly product alongside their sessions. You need a real storefront, not a scattered mix of Venmo requests and DMs, to sell more than one format at once. Start your creator store free at store.fan.